Obviously, we're disappointed with the outcome of the game, but I was not disappointed with our players' effort. And I can take a lot of the hit on the end of game, last 3 or 4 minutes execution. I took some timeouts home with us. I probably could have given these guys a little bit more help here with a couple play calls, but credit to Winthrop and their adjustments late game as they were able to finish it and open it up for questions.
Yeah, Coach Leonard, just talk about the atmosphere again and 8 a.m. type of game. And I think all these players, it doesn't matter what time, is the same mentality for you? Let's tip it off.
Yeah, and we because of the small nature of Queens School, we practice a lot in the morning to give volleyball and women's basketball time on the court. And so our guys were ready. I knew they would be physically and mentally ready. I don't think the 8 a.m. start had anything to do with it, but credit to all these fans. College basketball people watching online and the event 8 a.m. and just how neat it is that Queens is even in this spotlight like this, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, is this something that you would hope to continue for college basketball, these type of opening day marathons?
Absolutely. Hope we're invited again and would love to be a part of it. I know these guys would too, and what a platform to play on.
I wonder if both players could speak to that too, just playing. I'm sure you guys in AAU or something played 8 a.m. tips, but that's got to be sort of unique. I wonder, having a pregame meal at 5:30 or whatever you did. Run me through a little bit of your schedule today, what you did.
We woke up about like 5 a.m. to be over for the game. Went downstairs, got some breakfast, then got here, walked over here, got ready for the game.
What did you think about just sort of that? Was it weird? Was a college student getting up and 5 a.m.?
For a normal college student, I say yes, but for us, I say it's different. Because, we're used to practicing at 6:15, and when you got the guys we got, they bring energy every single time. So it felt like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It really didn't matter. Once you get going, you forget all about it.
Right. You're in the middle.
I couldn't tell you what time it is right now.
Yeah, and both of you guys could also talk about, again, opening day and how you're finally able to test yourselves. Obviously disappointed in the loss, but you're not going against your teammates anymore. You get a true test of going up against some other competition.
Yeah, a lot of excitement. It's been a while since we played live against other dudes, so it was fun. It was a great test. We got a new team this year. It's a new identity. A different style of play, and it was good to see what we can come out here and do. We're not gonna let this one loss define us. That's not who we are. We know who we are. And we know what we can be.
Game wraps up at 10:30. Y'all going to class after this?
How many classes you got this semester? 2 or 3?
Yeah, about 2 or 3.
Yeah, Berman with
I got like 5.
He's got 5. He's a little bit earlier in his academic term. They'll go to class, sure. These guys are actually fantastic students, and so Queens does an unbelievable job of doing that. And for us, the scholastic portion is really important, and Queens loves the in-person model, and so our guys go to a lot of class, probably more than most schools do, but they actually enjoy that part of it.
And both of you guys played 34 minutes. Do you feel that your conditioning is where it needs to be early in the season, obviously, and maybe down the stretch, maybe didn't have some of the legs to hit some of those outside shots?
I think we feel pretty good. I feel good. We do a bunch of conditioning pre-season.
If you get up, our last boot camp session is at 5:04 a.m. and they run for about an hour and a half straight. I never question our guys' conditioning, and so I think more Winthrop switching and adjustments gave us problems down the stretch. They weren't switching earlier. They switched 1 through 4, even 1 through 5 late, and we didn't get enough slips. And again, I should have absolutely called a few timeouts and gave our guys a little bit more direction.
To that point, how helpful is it playing against a team that has that kind of length and the ability to switch like that, knowing you have to maybe trade off Gus defending away from the basket for them slipping or something like that?
You mean our length or their length?
Their length and yours too.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother us because we're pretty lengthy ourselves, and so I think we're used to playing against that. I think probably an area of growth for us is the confidence in the next action after the first action and our pace into it. And then trusting the screens and the slips and the reads that we make as we play conceptually. But these guys, they'll get better and better, and as our teams always do throughout the year, executing that kind of stuff. And again, I err on the side of letting these guys have a lot of freedom, and so again, I'll take the hit on this one.
Coach, you were around in 2018 when you went on the Division II Final Four run. That first game, though, ended up being a 74-72 loss against Vanderbilt. So in those early days of that season, what habits did you see that led to winning success throughout the season?
And I think these guys can attest to this, and I'd like them to comment about it after. It's about culture. It's about daily habits. It's about belief in each other and the process. It's about positive energy and continuous growth. The X's and O's come and they get sharper throughout the year, but culture is the reason why Queens has been successful through this transition. It's why we're sitting in this room. It's why a team full of Division II players won 18 games their first year. We believe in what we do, and no matter what, like the tough loss versus Winthrop, we believe in what we're going to accomplish this year, and I hope these guys can comment positively. Nas, why don't you start, and Berman finish it off about our culture.
Yeah, I'd say our culture is amazing. I mean, when you have a team like the way we do, like you want to come into practice, you want to play for each other, you want to play hard. It's not coach getting on to you every single day. It's a player-led team because that's how great of a coach we have, and we got to thank these guys for it.
Yeah, Nas said it great. We love going to practice. We like competing. Like if you see our practices, they're super competitive, and we just have fun playing basketball.
And Coach said you two are the vocal leaders. Any message to the team after this?
We'll talk in the locker room.
Some things do
fair.
stay in the locker room,
That's
but
fair.
the message will be positive. I promise that.
Coach, you spoke about the spotlight. What does it mean, not just for your program, but for this entire region to start the college basketball season with Queens, with Winthrop, in this facility? What does that mean for you all?
I mean, I think it's a huge deal for our school and our university. And I say that the reason why you go Division I is because you want to bring more publicity and notoriety to the school, and so the opportunity to do that is amazing. And I want you guys to understand this during the transition. It's hard. Like, it's not just Queens basketball that was winning 30 games and going to Final Fours. Our women's lacrosse team, our last year in Division II, was in the national championship game. Our swimming teams were winning national championships. And during the transition, we all took a few more L's than we're used to. And so now that we're getting the chance to play here and teams, won 20 games and teams believe that we belong on this spotlight, it gives the entire school confidence, and we really appreciate it.
I wonder if you could speak, and this can be players or Coach Leonard, to just the overall goals this season, because this is the first time you have the actual shot at March Madness.
Let's see what they say first. I like that. Berman, what do you think? Overall goals.
Winning the ASUN.
Yeah, we want to win a championship.
I think this team and our hashtag this year is CMA, Championship Mindset and Attitude. This team has the experience, it has the talent, and the drive to win a championship. And the ball bounces funny in March. I've been doing this a long time and been involved in a lot of teams with championship aspirations. It's going to be about our growth and how much we learn and grow together. But winning championships is not easy, and it's all about how you handle adversity. It is. Every team in the country, the last team that went undefeated in Division I was 1976. So you're going to lose a game. There's going to be teams that go on a run. I was really proud in the first half how we handled when Winthrop got up 11 and we fought back. And I thought we took control of the game in the second half, and we just didn't execute in the last 4 minutes. And again, I'll take the hit on that.
Any other questions?
Just one for Yoav and then one for Nas as well. You're playing with a lot of confidence out there right now. Where's that confidence coming from?
Coaching staff and my teammates.
I disagree with that. Confidence comes from work, and these dudes put in the work. Chris Ashby's the leader in work, I can tell you that. 7 a.m. every day. You walk in the gym and the ball's bouncing and Chris is in there. Berman and Nas have followed suit. They're in every day, extra, not just practice. And so his confidence, yeah, we do give him confidence, but he earns it and he works for it. And so I just trust the work that they put in.
And then Nas, you're on the floor pretty much every other play, making effort plays. Just speak a little bit about why that part of the game is so important to you, please.
It's really the little things that don't come up on the stat sheet that really change the game. Just making that extra play, boxing somebody out. Like, you're not always going to get the rebound, but your team does, and that's a possession we're going to get down the floor. So I just feel like if there's somebody on the floor who can do that, then we'll be a great team.
Anything? Thank you all.
Thank you all.
We'll have Winthrop coming in. in just a
Yeah,
second.
please. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.